So we've got a bicolor geode here from the peanut butter. This is a Fabulous Keokuk Geode site find. I got Tim from O'Brien Minerals down in Louisiana with me. This is an as-is quality geode. We're opening up. This is chain placement 101. Painting the keister. But I think we're lined up. What Tim's doing now is when he tightens this drive up, that makes this chain go right against the geode a lot tighter. And once that chain is tight, we've got a hydraulic pump. We pump that up, and the roller's in the chain. This is the cast iron pipe cutter. Them rollers in there is what causes the fracture to happen on the geode. Again, this is a Fabulous Keokuk Geode site find. This is not the deep shell like we always talk about, the 60 to 63 or the 64, 65. This is the peanut butter layer or the bicolored layer. The bicolored geodes are tan and gray both. They're in that tectonic platelet shift where all that peanut butter's at. So this was attached to a really big geode that Mr. O'Brien owns now. And it was a kind of a smoky, rusty geode that was attached to it. This geode was about right out 50 foot deep in a random pocket in the earth of only 6 geodes. No other geodes around it, just those 6, and they were all big.
So what is the pump?
Stop, I'm bleeding out. Come down. What?
So what is the pump, and what are you telling him to?
Well, what happened is the pump came up too high. The seal's gotten weak. Every time we move this around, it's been on the road. It's been to Syracuse, New York last week. It seems like we tend to blow some oil out of the top of the seal if we get it up too high. He lets that valve off. It drives the pump back down, and then it puts the screwdriver on there to take the separation out. Heavy revolution on this is about 5 to 6 pumps on that pump, so we like to get this as tight as we can. The rollers in this teeth are what do all the business. They do a nice controlled break that way. You don't get a lot of these geodes. Oh, that's bad. Okay, there. Yep. The bicolored geodes or the pocket geodes are, like I said, this was one of 6 in a random spot 50 foot in the earth. This was actually a button geode or a cap geode. It was attached to a really big geode. They stop, go down.
And how do you determine chain placement?
You just got to look at the geode and read it, you know. Is there a fault line? Is there a tectonic platelet fracture? Is it bleeding? You know, and what's going to be the best when you open it up? What was probably the bottom of the geode for us? Because a lot of our geodes are in hydro and the water sits in the bottom of the geode. That's a lot of times where your stuff grows out of it. So this is pretty heavy geode, but it's out of that peanut butter or bicolored layer, so I like to open them up.
And so, as he pumps it, it puts more pressure on the geode to eventually crack it.
Yep. You can see it's not an easy thing. Tim's over there struggling pretty good. You need a tray if we can.
I got this one.
Bye. It's all yours.
He's got blood, sweat, and tears in this one.
It is very sweaty up today. Okay. It's bleeding out. It's got some, definitely got some water coming out. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Nice big calcite. It's fractured. God darn it. My assistant, can you come here and hold this? Here you go, Tim.
Yep.
Nice big piece of quartz growing out of that. We cracked that right across where that calcite was connected. If Mama Bear can come in here, massive pieces of quartz growing out right up there.
So chain placement isn't a perfect science.
No, I don't have x-ray vision. There's another piece of the calcite there, another piece there. Well, that's a big calcite. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna go something like this. Yep. So it did break off of both sides. Got a nice yellowing tint. And there's some phantom dog tooth inside there you can see real easy. Once this is cleaned off, you'll see it a lot easier. Stop there. You can hear that on film. So definitely got some rudalized pyrite inside there. But this is what I like. I mean, the calcite's killer and all, but we get so many calcites, it's hard to get excited about them. If you can look at the points and on how big the size of that quartz is, it's just ridiculous. And that's definitely way bigger than my finger per point. Nice serrated edges all the way around it. Rinse this off real quick. You guys are looking at that. Oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. Alright, come back into the calcite. Huge difference. There's your calcite there. Pull that back off there. Nice rudalized pyrite inside there. Definitely got a yellowing on the calcite. Got pink dog tooth. You can see inside of it. I probably need to stop twisting that. I don't know if you can see the phantom inside that one or not. Again, this was a peanut butter or bicolor geode from our property. This is a Fabulous Keokuk Geode site. We're with O'Brien Minerals from down in Louisiana. Our property is a private property in St. Francisville, Missouri. We do not allow public digging. And we do not wholesale. We just are rock nuts and we want to share our love. You guys, I want to thank you for looking. Y'all have a blessed night. This is the Fabulous Keokuk Geode site, Woody's Rock Shop, O'Brien Minerals. Nice sultry night, 98 degrees with about that much humidity. This geode will wash up. We'll try to get some pictures on it tomorrow night. Thanks for looking, guys.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to see the new stuff that we open, hit the subscribe button to get notifications.